Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tulyam Rama Nama Varaname Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tulyam Rama Nama Varaname Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om. Pranams to the lotus feet of the Lord, pranams to all the Mahatmas and Gurujis, pranams to all of you. Shloka number 58. Mahavaraho Govinda Sushena Kanakangadi Guhyo Gabiro Gahano Guptas Chakra Gadadaraha. We just introduced this shloka in the last class. We have seen the names for the three of the Naamas. We have seen the meaning. Mahavaraha, the great Varaha, and Govindaha, one who is known through Vedas. I gave a very extensive meaning for this, Govindaha. And the third one is Sushenaha, one with the army. Bhagavan has got an army of people and who can command everything, all the form of law and order. He can make sure that happens. So that's what we have seen. Then the next one, 541th Nama. Kanakangadi, one who wears golden armlets. Bhagavan always wears golden armlets. It means that Lord is always with Lakshmi. Lakshmi wears golden armlets. So wherever there is a gold, there is an armlet of Bhagavan, and all the stars in the sky are his necklace. So everything is Bhagavan's only. So Lakshmi is always with Bhagavan, right? She is in the Vakshasthalam. And when Lakshmi is there, she is wearing all those ornaments which all belongs to Bhagavan only. Then Guhyaha, very interesting Nama, Guhyaha, one who is a secret. The Vedas, especially the Upanishads, are known as Rahasya. As Bhagavan can be known only through the Upanishads, he is said to be the Guhya. Even in the Bhagavad Gita, we say, in various places, the word Rahasyam is coming and the word Guhya is coming in very many places. Idantute Guhyatamam Pravakshyam Anasuyave. 9th chapter starts with that shloka. Guhyam. So Lord is all knowing and all powerful. He is the Akasha and so on. So, but what is the truth of him? He is you, and that is the secret. You don't need to look for Lord anywhere else. Where is Lord? He is you and me is Lord. He is secretly hidden in the Hridayaksha, the Hridaya Akasha, the caves of the Buddhi, and hence he is Guhya. He has to be recognized only in the Buddhi as the very Adhisthana of the Buddhi. What do you mean by that? Bhagavan is there. You don't need to search for Bhagavan anywhere else, wherever it is. He is there he is there in each one of us in the Hridaya Guha. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati. That's what we have seen in the Gita also. Ishvara is there in the Hridaya Guha. And is he hidden there? He is available there, but for ignorant people, he appears to be hidden. Appears to be hidden, and he appears to be a secret, and he is doing a hide and seek somewhere. Because the children play the hide and seek game, and then for children it is okay. For elders also, what they say, when will I see Bhagavan? When will I see Bhagavan? Now, when will he take me? Where will he take me? When will he take me to Vaikunta? When will he take me to Kailasha? So this is what is the normal rattling which we do because of what? Because of sheer ignorance. And Veda says he is in you and everybody. You don't need to look for anywhere. As what? Then you say as what? Veda, then he is there in me. How do I recognize? The Veda says the very fact you are alive and kicking is the proof there is a God. Because he is the Adhisthana of the Buddhi. He is the Adhisthana of the entire body mind. The very fact the body is alive. So very technically speaking, I mean, the Lord, I'm talking about the Vedantic language, So the Lord who is there, the Lord is called consciousness principle. That consciousness principle is all pervading and it is eternal. It is beyond time and space that we have seen. That is what is the original God. And here, when you say Guhya, he is there in that God. You cannot say he, she, or it, but you have to address somewhere. So that's why we say he, that doesn't matter. So that particular God is reflecting in each one of us in the Hridaya Guha. That means what? He is enlivening the mind first. He is enlivening the mind, which is a reflecting medium. It is the reflecting medium. And in turn, that reflection enlivens the rest of the body and the body is functioning. So, Bhagavan, the Ishvara, the God, is original consciousness that is reflecting as the reflected consciousness in each being, in each sentient object, a sentient life, in each sentient life principle, and is the adhisthana of the buddhi, as the very adhisthana of the buddhi. And that you are he is a secret, because even when we told, it is not understood. It is not understood. Many people look at it as a wonder after explaining it. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita, there's a beautiful sloka comes in the second chapter. Ascharyavat paschati kaschidhenam, Ascharyavat vadadi tataiva chanyah, Ascharyavat chainamanya shrunoti, Shutpapyenam vedana chaiva kaschit. Some people look at this Atma as the wonder. Some people hear it as a wonder. Some people, even after listening many times, they still find it puzzling. Wonder. They could not grasp it. They could not grasp the concept. Because what is the problem? Our typical mind always try to objectify something and look for something. Because that is how we are conditioned. We are conditioned for we are conditioned to see an object, experience an object, and then go and get the knowledge of the object, and then go and possess the object. We talk about the cell phone. We never heard about cell phone. Somebody is having an instrument, then they say this is called cell phone. Then immediately you get an interest on this, you get a desire. Then after that you go and buy it. So what happens is janati, ichati, yatate. These are the three steps. This is how we normally do the life, in everything in the life. Janati means what? You get a knowledge of something, then you get a desire to possess that particular thing. Okay, so that is called ichati. And then what? Then you strive and then make efforts to go and possess it. Etate. Janati, ichati, etate. This is the sequence we do for every blessed thing in the world. So when it comes to Bhagavan, we try to do the same thing. We are looking for Bhagavan, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? In Tamil, there's a beautiful song which says, Irukum idathai vittu illada idam thedi engango alahindran nanatangame. I mean, one who is there in you, but without understanding, it is he who is there inside each one of us. This person is as an ignorant guy going around and searching everywhere. It is like a farmer who has got a land. He is a poor farmer who has got a small patch of land, and fortunately for him, his forefathers have buried a ton of gold inside, a pot of gold inside the land, which nobody knew. And this particular poor farmer says, I don't have anything, and he is going and begging with a begging bowl to everybody, asking, without understanding that there is a pot of gold in his own land which he possesses it. He unfortunately does not know. Like this, all of us are searching for the God. And Veda says it is you. Tatutvam asi. But you refuse to believe. You refuse to accept. The Guru repeatedly says, you are that, you are that. But this person is not able to grasp it because our mind is always externally focused. Normally, you look for God somewhere. That's why He is a Guhya. He is a secret. Therefore, this is the greatest secret. So, how to unlock the secret? Now the question comes, okay, this is a secret. We are not able to get it. So, what is the answer? What is the solution? The only solution, because any amount anybody can say, I can tell in 2 minutes and then say, this is your Lord is there in your heart, Go and search it. Then like Anjaneya, you don't open the heart and if Anjaneya saw Rama inside. But don't do that. Then you will be torn to pieces. What is it? You have to understand. You have to understand. And Veda is the one which is presenting the Veda Antabhaga called Vedanta. The Upanishad decodes this secret in a very systematic way, beautifully presented. Beautifully presents it. And any person who has got a little bit of smartness, and if you have got the patience and interest to study Veda Antabhaga, the Upanishadic scriptures, or even Bhagavad Gita for that matter, will be able to understand very easily. Very easily. And Bhagavan says to Arjuna, Arjuna, many of your forefathers I have taught them and then they have easily understood this concept. You can also understand this. And many people who understood this and they stopped searching outside and they lived very happily. Whereas what we are looking for? We are searching for God. Because God is the ultimate one, which is the Vishnu, who is the ultimate one, who is the embodiment of peace, security, happiness, fulfillment, everything you want in the world is only God. He is the one who can give you permanent peace, security, happiness, fulfillment. Anything in the world can give you only temporary things. So, but he is secret. He is secret for both for those who are not striving to understand, striving to study. He is so easy for those who are able to willing to spend some quality time and studying the scriptures in a systematic way. So how do you get the secret unlocked? Only by systematic study of the Vedantic scriptures. As our Swamiji often says, systematic study of Vedantic scriptures, starting from Bhagavad Gita, for a lengthy period of time under the guidance of a live Acharya or Guru. That's the only way. So, he is the Pratyagatma, he is the inner self, he is the secret. But the secret can be understood by systematic study. That is the only way. Nanya pantha ayanaya vidyate. Nanya pantha vidyate ayanaya. Purusha Suktam repeatedly says. There's no pantha means marga. There's no choice. That's the only way. That's the only way. So there is no other marga at all. This is the everlasting way. This is the only way which is everlasting. Otherwise, all temporary seeking things externally on something is only temporary. As I say, it all will go away. If you want permanent peace, security, and happiness and everything, then seek the Lord. Look for the Lord who is inside. Look for means what? Understand. Systematically study. Otherwise, he will ever be a secret only. Guhya. The Guhya word, many places in coming in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Then Gabira means the profound. So again, the Guhya is again connected to Gabira. As I told you in Vishnu Sahasranamam, within the one shloka itself, there's a lot of connections. Gabira. This is the secret. Even if one knows the secret, again it may be understood as I am a small Atma. Because the moment you say Bhagavan is inside, I am small, so Atma is also small. Like some other organ in the body. That is not so. That is not so. That Atma is Parameshwara, is Gabira, very profound. What does it mean? What does it mean? That Atma, which is there, which is called Bhagavan in Bhakti language, which is called Atma in the Vedantic language, that Atma which is there in Hridaya Gruga is only one Atma. That one Atma only is reflecting in each one of us. That one Atma is all pervading. That one Atma is which is beyond time and space and which is there forever. Even at the time of Pralaya, when the whole universe goes into resolution, that Atma is still there. That Atma is your original Swarupam. That is the nature. So it is such a profound message that Atma only is all pervading in this whole world. This whole world is a mithya, only a nama rupa, only name and form. But the real thing is everything is only that adhisthana, which is the Atma, which is called Brahman in totality. Otherwise, sometimes it is called existence principle, consciousness principle, various names with which we call. And what is that? That is only Ekam. Ekameva Advitiyam. That's what Shastra says. It is one, none other than that. There's nothing else. And that one is only all pervading. What a profound message. Once you understand that is my original nature, this body mind is only a borrowed thing for me, then what happens? Then you claim yourself to be the entire world. Many each Upanishads has got a different way of the exclamation after revealing this knowledge. In Taittiriya Upanishad, in the last Prashnam in the Bhriguvalli, the student after getting the knowledge is so elated. He has got a samagana. Ha vu ha vu ha vu. Ahamannam ahamannam ahamannam. Ahamannado hamannado hamannada. Ahag shloka krite. Like this it keeps going. I am the food, I am the food eater, I am the one who is creating food, everything. Like this, he keeps on, he is having a samagana. Another Upanishad says, you can claim, Mayeva Sakalam Jatam, Mai Sarvam Pratishtitam, Mai Sarvam Layam Yati, Tad Brahmadvayam Asmeham. What does it mean? I am the one. I am everywhere. I am Mayeva Sakalam Jatam. I am the one who is created everything. Mayi sarvam pratishtitam. Everything is supported by me. And Mayi sarvam layam yati. Everything is resolved in me. That Brahman is me. What a profound claiming. This is what is called real swatantram. It's called swarajyam. This is what Bharadiyar envisioned that way. Many of the Bharadiyar songs are pramanam for all these things. So it is a very profound Gabira. It is because so he is the one who is the Atma. This is the ultimate meaning. The second way you can always say Gabiraha, very profound. What the Saguna Ishvara. What I first described is the Nirguna Brahman, which has got no form, no substance, no property, nothing, no gunas. That is a Nirguna level. At the Saguna level, the Ishvara who manages the entire universe. Now he is endowed with all jnana, all knowledge, Aishwarya, lordship, bala, strength, virya, prowess, and so on. Bhaga, 6 Bhaga, we have seen that Bhagavan. So it is what is there? In infinite measure. So he does not have finity. He has got infinite measure of all the Bhagas, the riches. Everything is available with him. Is it not a very profound thing? So that's why one can never fathom these gunas of the Lord. Okay, so that is the other way of looking at it. So Gabiraha. Then Gahanaha. Gahanaha means impenetrable. The impenetrable. Earlier we have seen this Nama 382. There we said not easily known. Here it says impenetrable. He is Gahana means impenetrable, not easily gained. Unless one is the adhikari, qualified. See the connection between Guhyam, Gabiraha, and Gahanaha. It's a secret, very profound, and very difficult to understand. That's what it is. You must have the adhikaritvam. You must have the qualification. Otherwise, you will not be able to get it. So, what is the qualification? That what Vedanta says, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, fourfold qualification. Vivekam, Vairagyam, Mumukshutvam, Samadhi Shakta Sampatti, Shamaha, Damaha, Uparama, Tidiksha, Shraddha, Samadhana. So he is the one. So he is a Gahana means very deep, impenetrable, very difficult to understand unless you have got the qualification. So what is the Vedantic roadmap? Develop the qualification first. Follow karma upasana yoga, develop the sadhana chatushtayam, then go to a guru, approach Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Guru will teach you systematically, then clear up all the doubts, which is mananam, go through that, remove the doubts, and then assimilate it. Done. Job is done. Very simple. Get jnana yogyata by karma upasana yoga. That's why we are studying Sahasranama. So get the jnana yogyata, then approach a guru systematically, dwell on the Upanishad scriptures for a lengthy period of time, understand, and if there are doubts, approach the guru again. He will give you the clarifications. So Shravanam, guru may plays a major part. The Mananam, he plays a lesser part. Then in Nididhyasanam, you play a full part. The guru's job is over already by Shravanam Mananam. Nididhyasanam, you keep assimilating by repeated study. Finished. Job is easy. So he is a Gahana. and he is the witness of the presences, absence of the all the three states, waking, dream, and sleep also. At the same time, free from all the three. So he is Gahana, another way of looking at it. He is a witness of all the three states because we go through the three states. What is that? Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. Waking state and the dream state and deep sleep state. And he is witnessing in all the three states. He is the one who is a witness. We call it as a Sakshi, as a witness, Sakshi, Swarupam. That's one. Then the next one is Guptaha. Guptaha, na, hidden. Again, another. Here, Gukhya, we said secret. Why? Because he is Guptaha. In fact, in North India, some people have got the surname Gupta. Gupta means those people are typically, they are accountants who are supposed to keep the treasury, accountants of the account of the king, and he is supposed to keep all the secrets, accounts or whatever the other ministerial secrets they are supposed to be. That's why that particular clan is called Guptajis, Guptas. He says so Gupta. So he cannot be objectified by the mind or sense organs, nor he be pointed out as the direct meaning of the words. Because you cannot explain, because he is Achintyam, and this is Indriya Agocharam, and what is that? He is Aprameyam. It is beyond everything, sense and mind. How will you do it? So he can only be pointed out as the implied meaning of the words, as he is not available as the object of words and mind. He is Gupta, he is hidden. In fact, the whole Upanishads explain the concept of the Brahman is a very profound concept. I mean, if you don't understand, confuse it. I mean, if it is confusing, leave it there. I'm just giving you a hint. It is actually, it negates everything because we give different names: Brahman, Adhishtanam, Sakshi. All those things are a name which is given. Actually, really speaking, that Lord does not have any name and form at all, but we try to address something. So, how the Upanishad, in fact, tried to make us understand this, this, this Brahman, which is the ultimate Bhagavan, is what? By negating everything. Neti principle. That's how it negates everything. You negate everything, what is left over? That is Bhagavan. So, does it have name and form? No. So, how do you do it? You negate everything. This is how the Upanishad tries to prove it. Try to prove it means what? By logically make you explain it and then make you understand. Because as I said, he is Gupta trouble, he is very profound, he is Gukhya secret. And what happens is we make the typical mistake with our scientific mind, which we are all brainwashed because of his, as I told you earlier, because worldly objects, you try to know something, then you go after something. This is what we typically do it on the worldly objects. We try to do the same mistake. And Shastra says you cannot do that when it comes to knowing Lord. And that is why science cannot prove presence of God. It can neither prove nor disprove. So do not use your scientific mind to understand God. Leave all your sense organs aside. You use other instrument. Which is the other instrument? The sixth instrument, Vedas. The instrument is called Pramanam. So use the Veda Pramanam and try to understand. So that's why it's called Gupta. Then next one, Gupta Chakra Gadadhara. Chakra Gadadhara. The bearer of Chakra and Gada. So bearer of chakra and gada. And Lord Narayana is the chakra gadadhara, bearing in his two hands. One is chakram, the disc, other one is gada, the mace. The other two hands are sometimes pointed as the abhaya varada hasta, as I mean, do not be afraid, I am here. And then other than saying, so come to me, come to my feet, that's what he says. So because if you look at Vishnu, you will see with four hands and a varada hasta, and the other two hands, one is he has got the chakra and one has got the mace. The chakra is meant to remove the enemies like kama, krodha, etc. In fact, it's called Sudarshana Chakram. It's called Jnana Chakram actually. So it is supposed to remove all the ajnanam and give the jnanam. The Gada is in the Puranic story, you will have various reasons, various Puranic way it is explained. This is the philosophical meaning. And Gada is meant for disciplining the thoughts of the mind. If Bhagavan is with you, then the enemies will go away. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsaryam, all will go away. So the Gada is all the Yama and Niyama disciplines. So that discipline is what? Leading a life of Dharma. So this is the form of Chakra Gadadhara. And that is, so he is given as the Upasana Murti for invocation. So when you have got if you have got the full understanding of Perumal, Keshadi Padam, no, right from the head to foot, if you are able to understand, you can visualize Bhagavan and close your eyes. Shantakaram, Bhujagashayanam, Padmanamam, Suresham, all those things, Dhyana Shloka, which comes in the beginning. You can take all those things, invoke the Lord. So that is what it is. There is another meaning which says chakra stands for the manas tattva, the principle of mind. Gada stands for the buddhi tattva, the principle of intellect, which he wields for the welfare of the world. That is another way of interpretation. Basically, what we say is when you have got the understanding of the each avatara or each manifestation of the Lord, because Bhagavan appears into very many forms. The forms may be very many, but there is only one Ekam, Eko Vishnu Mahadbhutam, which we have seen. That one Vishnu, if you are able to understand, you can use that Vishnu with the picturization which you can do and meditate upon that Lord and develop devotion, develop connection, and develop one pointed concentration. Vyavasa Yatmika Buddhihi Ekeha Kurnandana. You require concentration because tomorrow, if you have to assimilate you are the Atma, you require a concentration. So, for that, only Upasana is the precursor. It's a qualification which is developed where you develop the concentrating mind so that you are able to concentrate and understand when it comes to Jnana Yoga. So it is very important we are able to do the upasana. So Vishnu is one of the beautiful the meditative Lord whom you can meditate upon. Every part of the body can be meditated upon. That's what it is. Move on. Go to sloka number 59. Veda swango jita krishno dida sankarshno chutah varuno varuno vishya pushkaraksho mahamanah. Veda swango jita krishno dida sankarshno chutah varuno varuno vishya pushkaraksho mahamanah. Vedaha. Vedaha means the creator. Vedaha. In the form of Brahmaji, he is the one who creates, making all the divisions, bringing about the law and order. Now, water flows and find its level, wind flows, wind blows, and they keep moving, ice or doing all the things which is happening at the individual level and total level, all the laws with which the whole universe is operated is all Bhagavan. It is his total knowledge. Okay. Say water boils at 100 degrees. Why? Bhagavan. Now gravity, apple falls from the tree. And Newton only asked the question why and then said he tried to explain the concept. But why it is falling, it is not Newton discovered it. Why it is falling? It is only Bhagavan. Again, there's a gravity. So this is order and this is what is Parameshwara does. Thus he is the Veda, the creator. Then Swanga, the Veda Swanga. Swanga, not Swanga. So one who does not depend on anybody. Here Anga means an instrument help. Swa Anga. How do you split it? Swangaha, Swa, Anga. Now, Anga means an instrument help. With the kind of help does Bhagavan have for doing various kinds of job? Because earlier we have said Vedaha, he is the creator of various things. So we can again immediately ask the question, is Bhagavan is taking some help from somebody in creating the entire universe, putting everything or operating it? Now nowadays we say build and operate concept, right? Build, operate concept. So Bhagavan is the one who built the universe, created the universe, and he is operating the universe. So is he done? Has he given it to a third party, or has he taken the help from somebody? You will have naturally the question, right? In the either in the construction or in the operation. Swayameva Angam. He himself is helping hand. He as well as the Angi. He is the owner and he is the operator. He is everything. He does not require anybody's help. Now, he helps himself because he is the Almighty. He is the Swanga. He is the Almighty. Now, you can again connection between the Namas you can see. When you say Vedaha creator, natural question will come whether he is taking somebody's help. No, then you will wonder what all those various devatas. Those devatas also Bhagavan only. When Bhagavan is there in you and me, we are also Lord. We said earlier. Then where is the devatas? Everything is Bhagavan only. So he is the total mind is called Hiranyagarbha. He is the total mind and he has got all the six bhagas, the six wealth which we said, and he has got totally everything. So he does not have any anga, and he has not got anybody. He himself created everything. So Veda Swangaha, then Ajitaha. Now Ajitaha, one who is not conquered, one who is not conquered. In all his avatars, Bhagavan is never conquered. He is the one who always wins for you, provided if you tap his grace. If his grace is with you, he will take care of everything. Ananyas chintayam tomam, ejana pariyupasate, tesham nityabhyuktanam, yogakshemam vahamyaham. At the end of the Gita, Vyasa says, through the words of Sanjaya, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha, Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha, Tatta Shrihi Vijayaha Bhuti Dhruva Nitir Matirmama. Where Krishna says, definitely wherever Krishna is there, where the bow and arrow wielding Arjuna is there, there is bound to be victory. Tatta Shrihi, prosperity, Niti, justice, Vijaya, victory always will be there. So where Partha being the Dhanudara shows that Jiva must be ready to do his part and also pray for the grace of Bhagavan, then there will be a definite victory. And as we repeatedly say, how will you tap the grace of Lord? Ishvara Anugraha. It is available like sunshine. If you are vitamin D shortage, go with the bare chested in front of the sun, you get plenty of sunshine. It is available. It is up to us to tap the grace of the Lord. Up to us means what we should do. How will you tap the grace of Lord? Sharanagati, fall at the feet of the Lord. And what do you mean by fall at the feet of the Lord? Accept whatever He gives as the Ishvara Prasada. Then you do everything as dharma. What He asks you to do? Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. We see in the 11th chapter. So be a pawn in the hands of the Lord means what? Follow a dharmic living. Follow dharmic living. Dedicate everything to the Ishvara. Develop the prasada buddhi and then be at the feet of the Lord. Feet of the Lord means be at the thought of the Lord. Bhagavan's grace will come. He will spiritually elevate us. He will take us, he will give us the Jnana Yoga, Jnana Yogyata, as I said earlier, and then take us to Jnana Yoga and then make us understand Aham Brahmasmi. So he is the one who is not conquered, and when he is not conquered, he still is available. But if you try to compete with the Lord, that is what some stupid idiots, some human beings try to say. I want to conquer the Mother Earth. I want to conquer the nature. There are people who are absolute stupid idiots who use such words. You can never conquer. The nature is Bhagavan. You can only say, I can try to understand the behavior of the nature. I try to understand the nature of ocean. I try to understand the frontiers of space. That is a different mindset. But if you moment I say I want to conquer somebody, Nobody can conquer anyone. Nobody can conquer anything. Understand this. Never use the word conquering. Never use the word controlling. These are all should come out of humility. Understand? We only are custodian. We are only managing what is his. Even we are his property. There is a question of everything. Everything is Bhagavan's, and we are only a custodian having this. So have the custodianship, not the ownership to anything, because you can never conquer, you can never take anything with you. Everything belongs to Bhagavan. Very profound nama. Then next one, Ajitaha, then Krishnaha. Krishnaha means one who is in the form of Vyasa. One who is in the form of Vyasa. Earlier in the 57th Nama, we have seen Krishna. Krishna means dark. Here it is refers to Vyasa. The name Krishna was earlier as Sri Krishna, and who is dark. And here it stands for Vyasacharya, known as Krishna Dvaipayana, sage Vyasa, who being dark in complexion. So many people are dark in complexion. Today we still have racism, colorism, everything is there. And many people look at my color and see I am somebody, and then you will see the differentiation when I travel in the when I go to the airport or when I go into the aircraft. People look at the color and differentiate. Oh, this guy is like this. If I go try to go to the business class counter or a business class coach cabin, then immediately the air hostess will say, "Sir, here is the way to go." Then I politely, humbly ask her, "Can I go to a business class counter with a business class ticket?" No, no, please start going on. Because the whole world have a set of mind illusion that the moment the color, this is unfortunate thing. This is how the human mind is. White means superior, black means inferior. But Krishna is dark. Vyasacharya is dark and ugly. And what we say? Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. We say Vyasacharya is everything. And what it is it? So don't have any, I mean, from these Namas, never develop the racism, develop the color related ones. The world may do it. We are not here to change the world, but we are here to change ourselves. That is possible. Okay, that is very important. Why? Krishna Dvaipayana. Vyasa is dark. He is a Krishna. He is a Krishna Dvaipayana. Dvaipayana, you know the story how Vyasa was born. He was born in the island, so it's called Krishna Dvaipayana. Incidentally, in the introduction to Krishna's Nama, I gave quite a lot of details about Vyasa. And in every Kalpa, there will be one Vyasa. I read the names of all the Vyasas also. And we never know the real name of Vyasacharya. Even though we have got all the Ademoris, all the other names, but we never know Karana pair, we call it as. But we never know, there is no real name of Vyasacharya, who it is. That is not available anywhere in the dictionary, anywhere in the Puranas. So, so he is the one, that Vyasacharya is the one who codifies the entire language. Yeah, I mean, his work is phenomenal. Unless he is a Lord, unless you are the avatar of the Lord, you cannot do this much. Humanly, it is impossible. I'll give you a few things what he has done. First thing is he is the first librarian who codified all the knowledge. Everything was assorted. He is the Adi librarian. And the Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharvada, he codified it. Number one. And he is the one who is involved in the Prasthana Trayam, all the three core scriptures. Because for Veda, he codified everything. And when it comes to Bhagavad Gita, he is the one who penned the dialogue between what happened between Krishna and Arjuna. So he is involved in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Prasthana Trayam, one of the scriptures. And he also wrote the work called Brahma Sutra. The Brahma Sutra is the another one, which is a Nyaya Prasthana, where he tried to remove all the seeming inconsistencies within the Vedas, and he has brought out those Brahma Sutra, for which Acharya has given the Bhashyam also. And in addition to that, he has written 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas. It seems the 18 Puranas alone put together is about 400,000 verses. I do not know the number of verses for the 18 Upapuranas. Fortunately, they are all available in some form or other. It is available. and Purana. And in on this occasion, I wanted to tell you one more side information. Please do not, please do not, at least as people who are studying the Vishnu Sahasranamam and other scriptures, do not interpret Purana as mythology. Do not call it as a mythology or mythology, whatever it is. It is not mythology. You know what is mythology? Myth- Mythology, the word has come from the word myth. Myth means that is something non-existent, is called a myth. That is not the translation for Puranas. Purana means, Pura means what? Ancient. Ancient. It is ancient. It is not myth. It is not the imagination and somebody produced this. It is not a fiction. Ramayana and Mahabharata called Itihasa. Itihasa means what? It is written when it was the Itihasa. The Itihasa. And it is written as it is. During the time itself, it was written. Valmiki wrote Mahabharata, Ramayana as it has happened. Vyasacharya wrote Mahabharata. During its time itself, he penned down the entire Mahabharata. That's called an historical event which was penned down at the same time, at the contemporary level. That's called Itihasa. Whereas when it's called to Purana, they are ancient. And Vyasacharya penned it down later. They are also history only. They're all Puranas. Purana means ancient. So don't ever call them as myth. Why I'm saying all these things? He is the one who has given so much of contribution. So Vishnu Purana says, no Vyasa to be the Narayana himself. Vishnu Puranam says, because he is none other than Pundarikaksha. Otherwise, who could have written this Mahabharata? Who would have done all these work? So he is the Vyasa. So we have seen this. So Vedas Swangaha, Ajitaha, Krishnaha. Then Dridaha, one who is firm. One who is firm. Bhagavan is Drida, firm. Because there is no prachuti, moving away from his Swarupa. No, he is the Swarupa is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. And his Samarthya is being the endowed with Jnana, Aishwarya, Bala, Virya, etc. in infinite measures. Since all these will never get lost, he is Prachuti. Prachuti means what? Loss or decline. Since there is no Prachuti, loss or decline is not there, Bhagavan is Dridha. We look upon Bhagavan as Dridha because we want the Dhadya, firmness. We look upon Bhagavan as absolutely firm. When Bhagavan is in our heart, then that is our strength. That is why we say, hold on to Bhagavan. Hold on to Bhagavan because he is firm, Dridha. He is the firm. See, if you, I don't know how many of you have visited Haridwar and had Ganga Snan. Our Swamiji often quotes this example. So if you go there, it's a beautiful Ganga flows. It's the plains in Haridwar, and it's an amazing thing. And it goes in such a speed, but you have to be very careful in getting down into the, because otherwise the current is so high, you can be seen only in Hubli. Otherwise, if you miss it. So there used to be iron pole which is given on the banks of the river at various places with a long chain. The pole will be there, and then you hold the chain. That pole is like Bhagavan. So hold on to Bhagavan and the chain, and then dip into the Ganges, which is the world. So hold on to Bhagavan and play around in the world. If you don't hold on to Bhagavan, nothing else is permanent. They are all not having a firm ground. Bhagavan is the only one who has got the firmness, Dhrida. So who has to be held on? It is Bhagavan. All other things, all other relationships, all other people, all other material possessions, everything can be enjoyed, can be used, but who has to be held for your ultimate emotional support? It is Bhagavan. It is Bhagavan. So that's why hold on to him all the time. Lean on to Bhagavan emotionally. Physically, be around the world and lean with anyone physically. But hold on to Bhagavan. Why? He is the only one who is Dhrida. What else? But what happens is we hold on to all other people, all other things. We hold on to our money, saying that that is from the stock market is collapsing. We hold on to our house, it is vanished because it is they're bombed. Now it is bombed, war is going on, everything is gone. All possessions, everything gone. We hold on to power and all gone. So don't hold on to anything other than Bhagavan. He is the Shashvatam because he is Dridaha. He is eternal. He is the one who is the firm. So if at all you want, hold on to him, not to anything else. Don't hold on to the world, the so-called SOP, situations, objects, and people. Hold on to Bhagavan. So we will stop here. We will continue in the next class. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तित्यं लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु. For those who are listening these sahasranamas later, all the sahasranamas are available in the YouTube also, which has been codified and then shared also. You can go and refresh and go to all the namas, and we will continue in the next class. Haribo. Haribo. Thank you.